State of Texas and Globe Life Park. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. A.J. Griffin, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Angels, left fielder Ben Revere.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think these guys need Lucas Duda to snap out of the funk he's been in. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career numbers with A.J. Griffin. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
"60 home runs on the season." You know, you start getting that area, everybody starts talking about Babe Ruth. He did, after all, set the standard for those 60 home run seasons. This is really impressive stuff.
Batting third.
Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Number 33 on the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Cole Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 21, Lucas.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted in the air to center field. Gomez has a read on it, and that's the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front 2-0. Jesse Chavez gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
He'll
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's Carlos Gomez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Taking in the switch hitter, Cliff
Leading
Pennington.
off for the
He'll
Angels,
lead it off here to begin the
shortstop.
second.
Cliff Pennington.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gomez has a read on it. 1 out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Into the windup and the pitch to first. Napoli's there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, third baseman Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Second baseman Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6th.
And in the outfield,
Right
Cole
fielder,
Calhoun. Talk about
Shin
aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody. And he can throw the ball, too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. His prior history versus this arm, just a 1 for 12 career line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
So coming to the plate, Mike Napoli. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike two. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Revere is under it. And that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding forward now, Carlos Perez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Ben Revere. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. 1-0 pitch on the way. On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Now batting, designated hitter Albert.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Rua. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, hitless in 3 at-bats. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Riding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 21, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He pulls this one into right. Chu is there, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Cliff Pennington. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez on the run, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The right fielder number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
First baseman, number 5, Mike Napoli.
Ready for another chance? Mike Napoli. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ketel Marte.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
And he'll get back in safely. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. The second for 1. Back to Napoli. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Ben Revere. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway. He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers nothing. At the plate, Ryan Rua. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Pitch on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take
Center
base
fielder,
runners
number 14,
any way they can get him. At the very least,
Gomez.
you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First delivery to him on the way. Carlos Gomez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Andrews rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1, here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Albert now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Sends it in the air to deep left field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's Griffin on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Jake Diekman, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's Lucas Duda now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. His past history with Jake Diekman, 0 for 8. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now a flare out to left center. Beltre onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cliff Pennington.
Ready once again, Cliff Pennington. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's set. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he drops it. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Marte.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Angels lead it here 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Valbuena. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Luis Valbuena now. His past history with Jake Diekman, and he's gone 3 for 4.
Valbuena.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Striding in once again, Carlos Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Digging in once again, Ben Revere. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Angels strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Mike Napoli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mike Napoli.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Count 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the time run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Ryan Rua is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now
sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Pennington. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it 4-1. Jason Grilli has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Jason Grilli.
Here's Albert now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Chopped weakly to the left. Odor takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole
Calhoun will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Right over the middle, knee high.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with the 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Lifetime versus Jason Grilli. He's hitless in 6 tries. One and one.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cliff Pennington.
Stepping in now, Cliff Pennington, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel
Digging in
Marte.
the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Wow, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. There he goes. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. And a step off, and the runner's breaking for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here, because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Rangers 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Blake
attention,
Parker
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Angels,
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a
The third
fastball. He
baseman,
took it right
number
back up the
29,
middle. Great
Adrian
execution.
Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, he's one of their guys. They offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ripped down the line. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And there's ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They trail 6-1. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Matt Bush enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Perez.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder number 25, Ben Revere.
Stepping in, Ben Revere. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A dive, but he's back. One and two, here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Albert Pujols.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Cole Calhoun is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box, Lucas Duda, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gomez has a read on it. And the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here. Here's Rougned Odor now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A called strike over the outside part of the plate. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. Still ranging back. Gone to will lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
17.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
5. Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Ryan Rua, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fans, it's now September, so you know what that means. Time to...
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
8-2 tonight's final. Los Angeles with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Jesse Chavez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jesse Chavez. His record is now 6-5. The save to Jesse Chavez. The loss goes to A.J. Griffin. Just his 5th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.